Hey y'all, it's Cody from Sleepopolis, and this video is all about CBD. We're gonna talk about what it is, how it works, how it feels, how much you should take, and much, much more. So strap on your dancing shoes and let's get into it. So first things first, what in the world is CBD? Well, CBD, or cannabidiol, is a compound contained on the flower of the cannabis plant. Cannabis has more than 100 of these different phytocannabinoids, including the popular psychoactive one tetrahydrocannabinol, or THC. So CBD is just one of many compounds. However, unlike its trippy-dippy sister THC, CBD is not psychoactive. I repeat, CBD does not trigger hallucinations or intoxication. In fact, it's used in gummies, oils, and cream to treat things like joint pain, anxiety, loss of appetite, and even poor sleep. I should also add that it's totally legal to buy and sell hemp-derived CBD in all 50 states. Now, there hasn't been too much research done into CBD's side effects, but the studies that have been conducted have shown it to be non-toxic and a well-tolerated compound. A 2011 comprehensive survey, for example, found that CBD was totally safe in up to doses of 1,500 milligrams a day. And a 2017 study, which sought to add data to that survey, further found that not only was CBD safe for long-term use, but it actually had a better side effect profile for certain medical conditions like epilepsy or psychotic disorders. Though CBD has become quite popular in recent years, experts are still trying to figure out exactly how it works in the body. But what we do know is that cannabidiol is a pleiotropic drug, which means it produces effects through multiple molecular pathways. And one of the most well understood of these pathways involves serotonin production in the brain. Now, serotonin is a neurotransmitter that relays messages between different nerve cells and is closely associated with happiness, mood, and anxiety. So how exactly does CBD impact these happy-go-lucky transmitters? Well, a 2014 study found that CBD was able to directly activate 5-HT1A serotonin receptors, producing an anti-anxiety effect. And CBD has also been shown to activate TRPV1 receptors, which can help to reduce inflammation and pain reception. So long story short, CBD is like many other compounds in that it interacts with a lot of different molecules, delaying some molecular processes and enhancing others to engage its special blend of therapeutic benefits. Speaking of those therapeutic benefits, you may be wondering, how exactly does CBD feel? Well, it's a great question, but one that's kind of hard to answer. Why? Because there are so many variables that can affect its effects, from individual sleep characteristics like body size, shape, and weight, to dosage, which we'll cover a little later on. But in my experience, I have found CBD to be super relaxing. When I've landed on a solid product and gotten the right dosage, I found CBD to quiet my mind, alleviate tension in my shoulders, reduce my anxiety, and even help me sleep. But I wouldn't say that the effects are overwhelming. I could still run errands, talk with friends, do work, and it was really just more like a calming sense in the background. For me, the effects usually last for an hour to an hour and a half, and they don't typically have the peaks and valleys that other substances sometimes do. Of course, the strength of these effects depends on the dosage you take. As I mentioned earlier, most experts agree that it's safe to take up to 1,500 milligrams per day of CBD, but you definitely don't have to take the maximum amount to reap the compound's many benefits. I recommend starting in the 20 to 40 milligram window and working your way up from there. And there's a lot of room to play around with the dosage, but you should always do so in concert with a medical professional. So if you're taking CBD for the first time or want to change your dosage, I highly recommend speaking to your doctor first. Alright, so now we're gonna wrap up this video with a lightning round of some of the most popular CBD questions we get here at Sleepopolis. Assistant? Okay, is CBD legal? Yes, it is totally legal to buy and sell hemp-derived CBD in all 50 states. However, the CBD products cannot contain more than 0.3% of THC, and some states have stricter regulations about it, so just do your research beforehand. Oh, that's a good throw. All right, number 2, does CBD help with anxiety? Yes, research has shown that CBD can help with anxiety. However, if you have a serious anxiety disorder, you should only take CBD to treat it if a medical professional says it's okay to do so. All right, third question, how much CBD should I take? As I mentioned earlier, most experts agree that you can take up to 1,500 milligrams of CBD per day, but I recommend starting in the 20 to 40 milligram range, which is what you'll find most products are at anyway. All right, and last question. Can CBD reduce pain? So there hasn't been as much research done into this question, but early signs point to yes, especially when it comes to joint pain. And the way to treat that is to find a product that has CBD infused into a cream or an ointment. And of course, again, as with the anxiety question, if you have severe joint pain, you should only use CBD to treat it if a doctor says you should. All right, folks, well that does it for this video all about CBD. For more sleep-related content or resources, make sure to go to sleepopolis.com, follow us on social media, and subscribe to the Sleepopolis YouTube channel. Until next time, happy dreaming.